at our starters for the Knicks. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard position. And for the Spurs, Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the 1. Well, we still have lots of time left in the season, Coach, but we've seen some breakout performances, haven't we?
We certainly have, and that's one of my favorite things to track, Kevin. Which players improved in the offseason, which guys have taken their game to the next level.
Now, here's Anunoby. Brunson, good.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Towns. A fadeaway. San Antonio with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Here's Hart after the basket by San Antonio. From 8. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Fox looking it over. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. Victor Wembanyama again.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Runs in the pass to Bridges. Brunson against Fox. Some nice passing by New York here. Clock at 6. Here's Hart. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Well, right away, coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, "He's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire." There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at New York, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, I think for New York, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Here's Vassell, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Back to Brunson. Buries it down low. Brunson's got his second basket.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, "I want to go to San Antonio."
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Now here's Towns. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Brunson against Fox. Hart with a screen on Fox. The shot's good from Brunson.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. A pass to Fox. Shoots over Brunson, and good from Fox with a sweet move.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
Here's Brunson, and again it's New York.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Brunson against Fox. Wembanyama left side. Back to Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Robinson's checked in for New York. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. Second, the Knicks.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Towns looking around. Takes a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. In the corner, Castle with it. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Castle with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And so here is New York after the basket by San Antonio. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The 8-footer. The shot is good off the backboard.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Robinson. Now, here's Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The free throw drops for Towns. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And it's tied up with that one.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Johnson outside. Wembanyama outside. Buries it from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 13.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Hart outside, back to Brunson, and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. A pass to Fox. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Hey, let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 22 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Robinson finds Brunson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Outside, Towns. And Brunson gets it to go.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. From deep, Johnson. Knicks with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And here is Fox. After Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. Harper, good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Hart with a screen on Harper. Brunson kicks to Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here is Robinson. Scoreless thus far. Towns with it. Sohan's there. He gets it in there. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
Here's Johnson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Outside, Towns. 51 seconds left in the first. Brunson against Harper, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 20.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Wembanyama outside, and the basket is good. 19 points for Victor Wembanyama.
He is in a zone 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Shot game clock separated by 5. Outside, Towns. Misses the 3.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Johnson outside. Outside, Fox. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. Fox has got 5 now.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the court for the Knicks. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Diawara in a power forward.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Here's McBride. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Sohan. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Johnson. And here's Harper from the arc. Diawara with the rebound. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. San Antonio leading. Here's Castle. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Down low, picked off in midair. Here's Cornette, guarded by Robinson. Outside Harper. Back to Cornette. Pass to Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McBride. And the basket by Castle. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's a screen by Robinson. To the paint. Stolen away. Cornette with it. Robinson picks him up. Outside Harper. Pass to Johnson. Here's Cornette. The Spurs working the ball around now. Harper, no good. Knicks trail by 5. On the wing, Bridges. No good on the 3. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the 7th. Johnson outside. Now Castle. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. Castle's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Anunoby's checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Clarkson. 9-point game his last outing. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Vassell, the pass to Harper. Now Castle. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Sohan. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
McBride finds Anunoby. Clarkson against Vassell. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Clarkson. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by San Antonio. Back to McBride. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now Harper, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Castle. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here and check it out. Now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Look at San Antonio. They're sitting pretty. Second place, looking to take the top spot.
And right now for San Antonio, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Vassell. He's got 7. Towns against Wembanyama. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
Out to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slipping. Wembanyama jackhammers in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected cam. Brunson against Fox. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Sohan with the ball. Still yet to score. Fox, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Towns up top. Pass to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Fox. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Towns a screen on Fox. Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Pass to Vassell. That three off the mark. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Sweet little floater. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Olenek is checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Castle. And a switcher also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. Here's Fox. He's got 7. And here is Olenek on the 3 off target. Brunson outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to McBride. Anunoby outside. A 3 ball. Towns down low. Defended by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
A different look now for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Olenek. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. Shot clock at 2. Here's Bridges. And a miss there off the inbound. San Antonio trailing here. Barnes down low. Hart's there, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox, wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
First one falls for him.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
Fox hits them both. And Mitch Johnson's stand now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Anunoby against Vassell. Now Castle. He's got 13. Back to Vassell. Here's Fox. That one good for 2. Fox has got 11.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Bridges outside. Here's Anunoby. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Barnes passes to Fox. Off target from three-point range. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Here's Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
In one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brunson. Spurs shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Fox finds Castle. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brunson. Hart outside. Anunoby in the corner. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Fox from outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Johnson with it. He had 28 points in the win against New Orleans. Kick out to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. Setting up team. He is looking as determined as ever. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket light. Arena Entertainment.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. As we move on, let's get an update on some games currently underway. It's the Orlando Magic. They're staring at a 5-point deficit in quarter number 2.
This game could really go either way, and I don't have a prediction, honey.
Well, that's great. That's what we pay you for. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So it's the Spurs now. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Knicks leading by 3. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. And another 3 for New York.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Castle. Buries the long-range jumper. Castle's got 16 points.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Back to Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. Stephon Castle is second.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Anunoby outside. New York needs to get off a shot. For 3, Bridges. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Hart. Banked in off the glass. Hart's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Fox against Brunson. Right side, Fox. That one is good again. He was 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And give Fox credit. The D was present, but he just beats them with better offense.
Anunoby outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Towns sets the pick for Hart. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 4. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Guys?
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And he makes the first.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. The lead is 2. Bridges finds Anunoby. Hart outside for the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A pass to Fox. Back to Barnes. Vassell against Anunoby. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Fox has it in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Fox has got 21.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring power.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And a brief check of the stats from Mikal Bridges. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Brunson surveying the D. Back to Bridges. No good, unable to end this run. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wembanyama passes to Fox. From past the arc. Castle misses. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Hart with a screen on Fox. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 on the clock. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Trains the three-pointer. Hart's got 10 points.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Bridges against Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Wembanyama, left side. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 7th assist here tonight. On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. From deep. Another 3 for New York.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Castle finds Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Hart, covered by Barnes. Brunson against Fox. Brunson, no good. Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. On the wing, Fox. Brunson covering. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Defense getting overly physical with Fox, but he makes them pay, earning the and one opportunity.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Goes up with a stripe, and again it's New York.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Towns. Wembanyama, right side. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Knicks trail by 3. Robinson passes to Brunson. Johnson against Hart. Brunson outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Fox, no good. New York's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Hart kicks to Bridges. Back to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Lets it fly from 18 and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Knicks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Castle. Over Bridges. Castle misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Towns kicks to Hart. On deep, Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for New York, Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Harper the pass to Johnson. Now Castle. They need this one. The rebound by Yabusele. .139 left in the third. Robinson finds Bridges. Over in the corner, McBride. Launches it. Another three for New York.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here is Harper. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Inside. Here's McBride. Castle covering. Pass to Yabusele. Clarkson for three. Good on the three-point shot. And it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Cornette. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Heads-up play by Castle to set up the bucket, showing good vision to scope out that pass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Robinson. And here's Clarkson. And he converts the layup. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is Clarkson's role. He looks to score in a multitude of ways.
Fires from deep. It'll go, and the New York Blue is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Harper.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Clarkson for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Miles McBride. Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard. Outside Harper. Pass to Johnson. From downtown. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. Anunoby outside. Back to McBride. Some nice passing by New York here. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Good on the bucket. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now Vassell to take the lead. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooting.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. This one for 3. And the Knicks miss again. Here's San Antonio now. They've got an 8-0 run. Harper the pass to Sohan. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And he makes that one. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Well, Anunoby's number has been called often in this one, and he's made the most of it.
Johnson outside. Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside, Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you know, usually you want to foul a 7-footer, but not Towns. He's excellent at the line.
Shooting for New York, Karl Anthony Towns. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, didn't sink them all, but at least that puts them in front.
Johnson the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. That shot off the mark. Good D by Anunoby. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Towns with the steal. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Connects from 3-point range. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And here's Barnes for 3. Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. McBride with the ball. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Towns. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Towns. Now here's Harper. Vassell outside. Outside Harper to stop the run. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to McBride. Towns down low. Defended by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Towns a screen on Barnes. Shamet off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 6. Barnes right side. Vassell outside. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Shamet. Barnes can't get it to go. New York leading by 6. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harper with the steal. To Wembanyama. Fades back. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 6th assist on the night. New York has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Outside, Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Shamet. Back to Anunoby. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Johnson outside. There's a good screen. Off target from outside. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Wembanyama passes to Johnson. No good from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Spurs trail by 10. Outside Harper. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And that one falls for Harper. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
6 to shoot. And good that time. Brunson's got 42 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Barnes outside. Out to the wing. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. Wembanyama outside. Shots over Towns. San Antonio again missing. New York leading by 9. Down low. Knocks it loose. Hart kicks to Brunson. Brunson bullies his way inside.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Castle on the wing, defended by Bridges. Wembanyama left side. Back to Barnes. Vassell outside. From outside, off the mark. New York's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Back to Towns. Now Brunson. Showing the moves down low.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. San Antonio making a switch here. Fox is checked in.
Sensational Spurs dance team.
Here's Fox. Nice move. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Now Brunson. Hart outside. Here we've got Brunson. And he banks the layup in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
That one goes. Count it.
I just love watching Fox shoot it. Something about a lefty. They just make it look so pretty.
Brunson. Mikal Bridges. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 11. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. The three is off. The Knicks shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Hart outside. Now Towns. Off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Vassell. Down he goes for three.
Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
The Knicks leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for New York.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
De'Aaron Fox shooting one.
On the free throw, no good. Now the Knicks with it. Hart outside. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Brunson. Missed on the three.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony in our